Hey there, I am on vacation right now and I have a ton of home projects going on. The one I'm working on right now is my house painting. So I thought I would show you what I'm doing here and give you a little hint on how to do this, or the way I'm doing it anyway. So I happen to live in Florida, and in Florida we have stucco walls like the one you see right here. And what happens with stucco walls over time is you develop cracks. Now I've already patched these cracks, but you can see right where the bricks are joined together, and like something like this, they go down and down and down, and these are all cracks in the wall that let water seep into the house, and you can get some pretty nasty mold and that kind of thing. Also around the windows too. So what I'm using is this black, I'll show a picture of it later, but it's this black sort of tarry stuff that you get from Home Depot that really works great on these cracks. And as you can see, I've done all of the cracks now, and now what I'm doing is I'm painting around the windows. I've painted all around, well, I've sealed all around the windows, and now I'm going to paint it and get it all prepped up around all of these windows. And this is my solar panel system and all this stuff. And then tomorrow I'll get in here with a sprayer and finish up with a sprayer. The first thing I'm doing is going around the whole side of it, because when I spray, it's going to spray all in here, but I don't want it to get on overspray onto these onto the window. So I'm giving myself a little bit of a buffer here, so that when it goes along there, then so when I spray it, it goes out here. Oh, see, there's a little bit of a crack right there. You probably can't see it, it's off camera, but if you got a little crack, you're okay filling it in with the paint, because the paint will fill into the crack. But if it's a large crack, then you have to seal it with this black gunk, which I'll show you soon. And then what I do, this is my way of doing it, I just take my paintbrush, just go right along here like this, get a lot of it in there. Then take the roller off of there. Put some paint on that roller. And just roll it along here like this. And then what I do is I just go in there like this. And I'll go around the whole window like this, all the way down the whole side of the house. And now you can see I've got it all the way to the top. You can barely see the difference in paint, but you know, all the way around the whole window is painted, and looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. And now I'm going to go around this piece of equipment here, and that other solar device right there, and then all my electrical panels. I'll paint a little bit down here. I'll be spraying down in here. This is all cleaned off, but I don't know what all that black is. I might have to try to scrub that off yet. But all around these electrical boxes I need to paint, and then I can do those last two windows there, get those done, and then tomorrow I'll come through with a paint sprayer and just knock it out really quickly. Now here's the wall I'm working on, and I started here. painting around this window. As you can see, it's all painted around, and then I moved on here, and it's hard to tell, but you can tell the difference in the shade of where I went down to. And so tomorrow I'll spray all this with paint. I'll show you my sprayer tomorrow, and then I work my way down to the end. Got these windows painted around. You can see the shading just barely around the window. So, and I painted around everything that you can see here. And so tomorrow when I spray, it'll be one complete gray wall. So stay tuned. I've moved on to my front entryway, and this is going to be a little tricky because, you know, the roof has to be painted. All this along here has to be painted, and that's about, I'd say, about 10 feet up. That part of the roof is about 11 or 12 feet up, and you can see areas like right there. That all has to be caulked so no water or rodents or cockroaches or anything like that can get in there. I'm actually going to take this lamp down. That'll be another project. I want to clean it up and make it look new again. And then it's got this little cubby hole area that you can see I put some paint on some cracks, but again, way up near the ceiling there, I've got this crack along the edge. You can see it right there. I've got to paint that, and then got to go around this window here. So I'll be starting, I guess, at this window. Well, actually, the first place I'm going to start is to caulk those spaces up way up on top there and get up there with my ladder. And the same is true for here. This is a little scary because it's pretty high. I gotta get up in there to do that one. And then there's this crack right here in the ceiling that has to be caulked. So I've got some work to do before I actually paint.